Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Jack Morgan. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time. I got a lot of comments on the car stuff last time, so let's get back to it.
Done, no? All right, we're going on a field trip. All right, buckle up. We're going.
Dude, I love his red interior. Like, I haven't seen very many cars that are so red inside as his freaking car. Mine just has like red seats and slightly red trim, but this is nice.
On a ride. Now, personally, I think we're in like a car bubble here.
Yep.
Car payment bubble. Bubble, double bubble. Who's blowing the bubbles? Cash car versus car note. You guys already know. If you're new here, cash car all day. But let's see what you guys got to think before we really have some fun here.
If you have a car note, tell me something, because I own a cash car, and every time I see a light go off on my dashboard, I get pissed off. I get physically, emotionally, mentally pissed off. I've had this car for 4 years. It is very old, you know? No, it's not older than me. It's just about. But I am getting to a point where I am at a crossroads, and I am debating on whether or not I should just ride it out until I can't ride it out no more, or just suck it up and get the car note. Please give me your opinions. Please.
Okay, before we go to the comments on that video, let's go to my actual daily driver. It's funny she thinks a 2009 is old. Technically it is. This car right here is almost 40 years old. It's a 1985. So let's go hop into 2007 and let's talk about it. Let's have some fun. Now this is obviously not my daily driver, okay? Although I would love it to be. Look at them rims right there. You can see your fucking grandma in those. Now this is my daily driver. Hey, how you doing? Now, I'm not the only one that thinks we're in like kind of like a 2008 car bubble here, okay? So before we get this field trip moving, fucking dinging. Now this is a 2007, and you're probably wondering, Jack, why do you have two cars? Well, first of all, both of these cars combined cost under $20,000. Let's just get that out of the way. And I bought them within 5 years. Okay, I didn't just go out and go, give me two of them. But anyways.
All right, I'm going to reiterate some things about my car. I have two cars also. I have an Acura RDX and then my Porsche. The RDX was what I bought my mother. I paid it off. Mother passed. I took the car, and then I sold my Honda Fit to my little cousin. It's my cousin's kid. So I sold it to him for like $6,000. It was really good Honda Fit. It was like my favorite car for a long time. Like super leather, nice, everything. It was worth like $15,000 at the time. I sold it to him for $6,000. Family, you know. And the reason I have two cars now, it just helps lower insurance for me a little bit. And it's actually kind of good to have two vehicles if you're able to afford two vehicles, just because you don't ever know what's going to happen to one vehicle. Plus, I let my family use the Acura RDX every so often. The Porsche is in the shop right now, so I actually drive the RDX more now. So again, and people are like, oh, but you got a car to do tax write-off, but you have car payments and all of this junk. Okay, let me explain. Because the car is 6,000 pounds, even though it's a Porsche, it's the only Porsche that weighs that much, and that's why I got it, or else I would have got a 911. Trust me. I get the tax write-off, the full amount of my car loan and the actual car itself with interest on against my income, my YouTube income. So I can lower my tax bracket and lower my tax liability with the car. Yes, I do agree with you guys. I am putting more money into a car that I may not really need, but it's better than that, better than losing money to taxes for nothing. So so instead of losing that money in taxes, I paid a little bit extra on top of that money to get a nice car. And yes, I do agree it's somewhat of a flex car. I'm not trying to say it's not, but I'm using it for other things. I have body work getting done on it. I got body kits coming in on it. I have a lot of customization going into it. It was something I always wanted to do when I was a kid, guys. I always wanted a nice Porsche. I always wanted to work on my car. I wanted to do things to my car. I wanted to make a show car. I make good money now, and I have plenty of money now to facilitate these things. I'm not saying everybody should be going out and doing what I did. Don't think that. The only reason I got to this point was I saved. I worked hard. I got to this point, to this dream point from grinding my ass off. I want to enjoy a little bit of my fruits of my labor. The car is probably the only thing I've actually really splurged on in the last 10 years of my life, maybe. So that's it. Yes, I do have a car note for it, but I plan on paying the car off in a year. Just like overpaying everything. It's just how it is. So just letting you guys know.
Really set the tone here, and then we're gonna go to a couple dealers and really like paint the picture, okay?
These cars are milking people dry. They don't realize it. It's like the 2008 housing crisis. Everyone's getting approved for a loan to buy a new car, and nobody can fucking afford it. Nobody can
I'll agree with this. When payments are getting up to 700, 800 to 1,000 a month, that's pretty ridiculous. My payments are actually less than that on my Porsche because I put a pretty big down payment on it again, and I plan on paying it off right away or within a year just to kind of not have car payments later.
All right, he just goes on a rant, but he's not tripping. All right, let's party. We're gonna hit a couple of dealerships, and then I'm gonna show you what I kind of think we're gonna be seeing. I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more of what I'm driving on the road. Like right here, this was yesterday, just two back-to-back cars. Like one was probably early 90s, maybe late 80s, looked like early 90s, and then the other one was definitely 90s, like a station wagon or some shit. But I see a lot more. That's all. No, this is hilarious. I saw this chick the other day. She had like bungee cords on the hood, like holding the hood down. I was like, no. But you gotta commend that, man. It's. Hey, I guess people are gonna learn the hard way. All right, where are we going? Now, we're about to go down a spot right now where it's like a car dealership lane, right? In West Palm Beach, Florida, off Okeechobee. Here's the Audi dealership right here. But watch how many fucking new cars there are. I'm actually confused on who's buying these things. There are just dealerships upon dealerships just stacked with cars. Like, I mean, it doesn't fucking stop. I mean, look at this. Rooms for sale? Come on. Who's buying? I'm just kidding. All right, we got the Chevy dealer, Maroney. Who are you going to call? Maroney. All right. Lot of cars. Lot of cars. We got the Hyundai. Got the Jap Trap. All right. Now, they're just loaded to the gills here. All right. To the brim. Call this place Brim Cincinnati. And look at all these cars.
Dude, Lamborghini.
It doesn't stop. Got the Lambo. Who's buying all these Lamborghinis? I want to know. We got more coming up here, but my point is I'm confused. Maybe this has always been going on. Maybe I'm just stupid. I'm not sure. Could be a combination of both.
True.
But it seems like it's getting to a point where, like, if there's all these bad loans out here, I honestly think people are going to go back to driving cars like this. Hold on, we got more cars coming up. Drive time. Holy shit. Boom, boom,
That's like a
boom.
car
We got
rental
the Porsche
company,
dealer.
right?
Lot of
Where's the Porsche?
Porsches. Lot of Porsches. Let's not forget the Bentley dealer. Everyone needs a Bentley, okay? How could I live without my Rolls Royce? Okay, got BMW. You guys, anybody new here? You know I fucking hate BMWs. Pieces of shit. Mini Cooper. That's
Not a fan
stylish.
either.
People like that. People really. But look at all these cars, man. Like, who is buying all of these fucking cars?
No one, Jack. That's why they're still on the lot.
I really want to know.
Their lots are so
It keeps
full.
going. We got Volvo right over here, okay? It doesn't stop. The party does not stop, okay? It keeps going. Don't forget about Volkswagen, okay?
Subi.
You've got Subaru. Love a Subaru, all right?
Subarus are nice.
What else we got? GMC, Buick. I mean, dude, it's just, I really don't know who's buying all these fucking cars. I really don't. We got to make a pit stop, but I do have an idea of who's buying these. Today's
Young
video is
people.
actually sponsored by MBS Bagel Deli. It's my local spot that I go to on a daily basis.
Shout-outs to them.
Family-run business, okay? They got one in West Palm and one in Royal Palm Beach. You could also check out their app where they got the awesome breakfast sandwiches. Everything's made in-house. I go to the one in West Palm right off.
See, I love this. I love that Jack is plugging in local businesses that he frequents and stuff like that. Maybe I can get my cousins to sponsor me for the donut shops.
Off of Okeechobee Military, right across the street from the Taco Bell. Just ignore all the other fast food places and support local. You could use their app.
I agree
you
with
could
this.
just go on there, ding, order your
Local's the
stuff,
best.
and just pick it up. You could even call in your orders if you want, if you don't want to wait in line. If you go in there, mention my name, just say Jack sent me, and they'll give you a free soft drink or a basic coffee. Okay, they do have lattes and all that stuff, but support local. And if you don't live in Florida, start going to a local spot.
I
Or
100%
don't.
agree.
I really don't care. I'm just kidding. Support me.
That's why I kept it in here. Usually I would skip the ads things, but I appreciate Jack for supporting local.
Kebs. So back to this car mechanic guy. I like what he has to say. He's going to say it again.
Almost like the 2008 housing crisis, where they're just kind of giving out loans to people who don't have any money to be able to buy new cars. You know, all these loan guys and givers and shit are just giving poor people loans that they can't afford to pay to buy brand new cars. And they're giving them at like 20% interest rates.
So basically, poor people and extremely rich people. Now, I'm in the middle. I don't even know if I'm middle class. I make $100,000 a year, but I don't even think that's good enough.
I mean, it's considered middle class.
Now, here's a guy that's been popping up on my timeline a lot. This dude's fucking hilarious. But these are the kind of people that it's just, you're just giving out loans like just, here you go. No, this is awesome. This guy's the best. Steve-O got me rolling.
What's going on, folks? It's your boy Steve-O got me rolling. Today I got Mr. Rodriguez approved on this 2020 Lincoln MKZ. Mr. Rodriguez, how was your experience here today?
Great, got me rolling off.
Congratulations,
No,
my man.
got me rolling off. Skate.
What's going on, folks? It's your boy Steve-O got me rolling.
These are some young looking kids. Holy cow. 44 down, 900 a month? This guy looks like 16.
Today I got my man Anthony here approved on this 2021 GMC with only $500 down. Anthony, how was your experience?
It was fast, you know, I got in and out.
In and out, like, I'm 20, no big deal. I'm not trying to roast this guy, but this is what's going down.
Young kids.
It keeps going. Like, this guy has so many.
I remember, guys, I'm 38 too. So I'm not some young kid buying a Porsche thinking that he can afford it or not. No, I can afford it. And again, some people thought I bought it brand new and they're like, oh, it's going to depreciate. I bought a 2021 and it's a Taycan. It's already depreciated almost 60%. I got the car for like 60% off and with literally 16,000 miles on it. It was a damn good deal on that car. That's why I got it. Tax write-off. Again, the accountant said everything makes sense. Go ahead and do it. I'm not the smart one, guys. Don't look at me at the smart one. I'm just the one that says, "Can I do this? Does this work right?" And the accountant goes, "Doable."
What's
And I
going
do
on,
it.
folks? It's your boy Steve-O got me rolling. Today I got my man D here approved on this 2022 Dodge Challenger RT. First time buyer, only $2,000 down. D, how was your experience here today?
It was good. Y'all gotta tap in, bro. Gonna get you approved.
Good. Y'all gotta tap in. I'm not trying to make fun here, but it's kind of hard not to. Look at what all these guys have in common. Look at this. $962 a month. Look at him.
They're all young
Fucking
kids.
look at them. Are you guys in the back seat looking at them? Hold on. This is what they all have in common, though. Look at them.
They have 500 down, $900 payments.
Do I have to
Young
say it again?
kid.
Look at them. Now, I know these are young kids here, okay? But the number one thing in common here is they're fucking young.
Yeah.
All right? I'm not saying old people don't do this, but generally the older you are, the more money you make.
I mean, When I was growing up, I was not that financially savvy. I think people that are growing up now are even less financially savvy. This proves it.
I didn't make it up. That's usually how it works. But just look at him. Okay? But here's the thing. This guy's only doing $700 a month. That's not bad. That's fair. But here's the deal. It's a fucking basic-ass Lincoln. Could you, like, when you're driving down the street and you see this car, are you thinking to yourself, $700 a month?
No.
Anybody. I'm getting fucking pissed. All right. Now, oh, hold on. But this guy kind of nails it on the head right here. All right. Let's go for a drive. This dude goes, the car market is not cooked or dead. People are just dumb and don't know how to be smart shoppers.
True.
I have found cars in secondhand dealerships that go for as low as $2,500 to $6,000 with no range. They offer financing with people with no credit at all. Also, okay, he keeps going here. All right, but we're actually going to go to a place like that, and we're going to see what you could get for that price.
I don't think you can
And
get
I got
much
bearer
for
of bad news for a lot of
$2,500.
people. You're not getting financed on a fucking old-ass car for $6,000. You're just not. It's not going to happen. Like, if you don't have $6,000, I mean, but that's what's happening here. People don't have the fucking money. The point about that is that I think a lot of people, I don't know how far it can go. I mean, what if 2008 happens all over again, which I don't want to get negative here, all right? Okay, I like to have fun. I like to have a good time. Take a hit, metaphorically speaking, okay? But dude, if the economy takes a shit and all these people are stuck with these astronomical car payments, I guess become a tow truck driver. That's going to be a good career coming up.
I think so.
I believe so. But we're about to pull up to this dealer that I've covered before, probably like 6 months ago, a year ago, where they range from, $3,000 to $7,000 cars. But this is the issue right here. Now, this is all approved Motorworks. I've actually bought a car from them. This is kind of what you get right here. Seven racks for a Cadillac, chipped ass paint, Kia, fucking $8,000.
Jeez.
Who wants to drive these? Nobody. Do you want to drive this? I don't. Would that make you happy? Probably not.
No.
$4,000. I mean, come on. Nobody wants this.
A PT
Convertible
Cruiser
though,
for
$9,000. The Lincoln will run forever, but I mean, look at this thing. Look at the headlights on this thing. Looks like I pissed on them. Look at that paint job. Holy shit. Mazda, $6,000. You get the point. Look at this blue piece of shit. Look at this. You want to pull up in that to your date? Probably not. No. Honda, probably best car on the lot so far.
Looks
Probably
decent.
the cleanest one. $7,000. But who's got $7,000? You got $7,000? Suzuki. I don't even think they make those anymore. I could be
think so.
wrong. $7,000. Toyota. Look at the headlights. Like, who's peeing on this? $5,000. Look at this. The Fiat. Oh no. Yo, picture me rolling. But you guys get the point. Whole bunch in the back. Same thing. All the SUVs. Nobody wants them. It's entirely too windy outside. I'm trying this new vlog style. Make it fun, for me and for you. But honestly, though, how many of you guys were going to go buy one of these cars for $7,000?
Most people are not. Again, I have my best friend. He has 2 Honda Civics, both still running. Both don't have AC, but they run perfectly fine. And someone said in my comment section that their cars are probably going to last longer than my cars. I 100% agree. My Porsche is probably not going to last that long. Batteries are going to be expensive to replace. And once the battery goes, I'll probably just have as a hood, like a lawn ornament for my house or something, or replace the battery. But it's a nice car. Again, I'm putting work into it. I'm actually going to make money off the car. I have a whole bunch of sponsors already going towards the car that are paying for a lot of parts and stuff. So again, it's a little bit of a business investment for me. That's probably the major reason. That tax write-off, I can make money off of it. I get a dream car somewhat. It all just works. Again, accountant said it can be done. and it's probably a good idea to do it this way, I just said, okay, let's go get a car.
With the paint missing off, you're gonna, for real, pull up in the convertible PT Cruiser? That ain't me, baby. That's not it. I'll buy the Honda. The Honda looked okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I didn't even look at the back. It's probably fucked. Bumper's probably dented. So I do get it. I kind of do. It's like, what are you gonna do? Go drop $8,000 on this, or you could do $700 a month and drive something you like. So it does make sense. I do think it's gonna backfire on a lot of people, though. Like, maybe I'm tripping. Let's take this back to the house. It's way too windy outside. All right, so back to the lady from the beginning of the video, right? Team car payment or team no car payment. Let's see what these people, these strangers on TikTok had to say. This chick goes, I'm riding mine till the wheels fall off. That car note and full coverage insurance that comes with it is not worth it. I agree with them. Here's another one. I just want to preference by saying I'm not really hung up on the cosmetic issues. Okay, no one gives a shit. That's most people's priority, though. How do I look rolling down the road? Do I look good?
True.
Stop. This person goes, imagine the light going off and still having a car payment. Classic. Didn't think about that one. Person goes, go new. Reliability is a must for me. Okay, that's like the classic. But here's the problem. People can't afford to go new. Or maybe they can. I don't know. This person goes, typically I'm a cash person, but I got a really good deal on a car, $300 a month and $180 in insurance. Yeah, that's like fucking miracle on ice.
Okay, guys. When I was young, I was stupid. Bought a lot of brand new cars. Actually, probably like 3 or 4 brand new cars in my life now. My dad, I was fortunate enough, my dad got me a TSX. That was brand new. And then I got a brand new Benz. Totaled it, got a brand new Honda Fit, and then the RDX was used, and everything else after that is used because I realized I'm being stupid. Buying brand new cars off the lot, I can just buy a 1, 2, 3-year-old of that particular model and save 20, 30, 40,000 sometimes, or like in my case of my Porsche, I literally saved 60% of the value of the Porsche. And I got a nice Porsche out of it. So used is definitely where I would say is the bee's knees. Brand new is not worth it. I mean, unless you are wealthy and doing that well where you can just drop on a brand new car like that, I wouldn't suggest it for everybody that makes $100,000 or less.
Goes, it really depends on the car. I'm in school and I just recently became gay. I don't just like men, though. I like women. All right, I'm just playing. My bad. I go, I got a car note because the amount of money plus stress of having a cash car was not worth it. Like you stated, I have to make it work.
And that would be the part where the people that buy these older beaters, they don't understand what they're getting into, what kind of car it is. They don't know how to do the maintenance on the car. So, yeah, that can be a detriment to some people. This is a very debatable topic, in my opinion, you know?
Work. Okay, but like let's do some basic math here. Even if your car payments are $500 a month, which is like standard, we saw the Steve dude, Steve roll with it guy, $900 a month. Even $500 a month, that's $6,000 a year. You're telling me your car is having $6,000 worth of repairs a year? Right. And goes, keep that cash car. I put $5,000 down on a newer car and the transmission failed in 7 months. I've actually had that happen to me. Now, here's the thing with a lot of these people that are getting these cars. A lot of these financed cars are not under warranty. So things can still go wrong. Like, and just because it's new doesn't mean like, this MacBook's a year old. The battery went. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, they go, imagine not having a car, but they still expect the car note and insurance every month. Don't do it. And that's more of what people are doing. Most people, they're ditching the car payments. Let's go over here real quick. So let's go back to Steve got me rolling. Now, here's what I really think. I think that the car bubble is probably going to pop.
Yeah.
And a lot of poor suckers, okay, that went to a guy like this. Not everybody's like this, but this is how a lot of these car salesmen look at you and people like me. They really don't give a shit if we can afford it, or they know that we're probably going to get repoed in a month, or not a month, by next year. You're fucked. Right in the butt. Bend over, daddy. But this is how a lot of them look at it, because they get big commissions. So that's all they really care about.
Making that money.
But this is he literally posted, the same guy. Steve got me rolling. This one goes, when you get the drug dealer approved without proof of income.
Just like that, I made $2,000. The other guys looked at me like I just discovered fire.
You know what? Hey, get your money. I'm not going to hate on somebody making money.
Yeah,
I'm actually not hating on people who have car
actually.
payments. It's almost like we're kind of forced into it, but there's the other side of the coin. We're also going to be forced into these older cars. Right here. Team no car note. That's hard to say. Team no car note. Team no car note.
Yeah, that is.
Anyways, but this is a big thing going on, and I think this is going to become more and more popular.
I don't care if my car sounds like a bag of chips coming down this road. It's paid off, and I'm not getting a new one. I'm going to ride this thing until the wheels fall off, and then I'm going to get some new wheels, and I'm going to put it back on, and I'm going to drive it until those fall off.
See, another one. But these are like countless on TikTok when you choose no car payment and they're rolling around in like a year 1999. Or like me, a 2007. You know, this is an old 4Runner here, right? Here's another guy. This dude's got way better interior. He's got that blue shag with the roll down window, crank me down. Picture me rolling. But I see this going on. This guy sent this in on Instagram. Who sent this in? Hold on. We're winding it down here. From Adrian R. This one was funny.
So this girl said she stopped talking to me because my car too old. I need a new car. I ain't even mad though, because that just let me know she young-minded. Because when you older, paid off sounds so much better than brand new. I swear to God.
My man.
I agree with the guy, but at the same time, you know, older people with money, they're going to tell you the same shit, though. They're going to be like, dude, you need a reliable car. Just get the car. There's two teams of people. But unfortunately, I think a lot more people are going to be riding around Team No Car Payment in the next, like, 2 years. I think I made a video about this, like, 6 months ago. You know, I may be early to the game, but I don't think I'm wrong.
No, I actually 100% agree with them. Like, my best friend, again, the one with the two Civics, the first time he's ever bought a new car was last year. He bought a brand new car last year because, yes, he wanted to look a little bit better. His two beaters were like 96 and like a 95 or something, Honda Civics, both of them. So he wanted a nicer car. He felt the way about, you know, his image, and when he goes out on dates, he's driving in like these little beaters and stuff. Understandable. And they're stick, so not as a smooth ride as his new Mazda 3, but the man's paying a lot. The man's paying like $600 and something a month for his Mazda 3, which, tell the truth, he bought it brand new. He should have bought it used, like maybe a year or two old. He bought the car without me knowing and didn't even tell me until he got the car. And I was just like, dude, you could have told me. I would have just told you to go like a year or two older, or like a different model car that would have been just worth more value in a sense for the money that you paid.
But then on the other side of the coin, it's like you're almost forced into it. And then here's what's going to be kind of like the kicker with all of this is when you can't afford your insurance, you're going to give up on something. What are you going to give up on, your car payments or the insurance first?
Always
insurance. This guy goes, first, everywhere you go, no tags and no insurance. Why do we have to pay and they don't? Where's the Denver police? This is probably going to become more and more common. I was in an accident recently. No insurance, no driver's license. Dude didn't even own the car. Totaled my car. I know. He T-boned me. And then this dude right here, he's got the private traveler. This guy's like, I'm not doing any of it. And he's driving an older truck. He's like, I'm not playing ball. But that's hilarious. Like, that's where it's come to, though. I don't know. You guys leave your thoughts. I don't want a bunch of people to just lose their cars, but like, dude, they are kind of just handing out these you know, I mean, you saw the guy earlier, that Steve dude.
Absorbent loans.
Steve got me rolling. His TikTok's just full of them. And everybody's under the age of 25, too. It's just like, that guy's probably making a killing. He's probably just raping it in. God, solid talk. You guys leave your thoughts.
And I get it that most people don't think that by me getting the Porsche was a really financially sound option or thing in their opinion, which I can somewhat agree if I saw it from the outside. But from my side there's a little bit of a difference. Major tax write-off for me, which I needed it this year, and I got the dream car. I actually have people sponsoring the car, putting parts in. It's gonna go to I think it's going to the LA Auto Show. This LA Auto Show this December. One of my sponsor wants to use the car for the LA Auto Show. And then I'm be in SEMA in Vegas next year with another sponsor. So again, it does seem a little bit weird that all of a sudden I got a Porsche. I agree, and it's electric. I'm telling you guys that. But there was other reasons that were involved into it. I'm not trying to justify it, but explaining a little bit that you can still make dream purchases and make it make sense for you and actually make you money. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Cheers next time. Ciao.